Hey folks, it's Alicia from your favorite music website, AMBY. I'm using this video to welcome you all to a brand new feature on the website, more specifically on our YouTube channel called In the Loop. Over the past few months, I've really wanted to host a new feature where we can share backstories on our favorite interviews, ask AMBY questions to our viewers, you guys, and let you know about some of the really cool things we have going on with the website. Please also feel free to reach out. We would always love to hear your thoughts. Tell us about the bands you love. Feel free to share ideas or even who you want to see on the website. And let us know if you have any questions in the comments below. I built AMBY 2.5 years ago because I really wanted an outlet to share my thoughts on the bands I love. I never thought this dream job would become a reality, but it has. And a big part of that is because of our incredible supporters. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm really, really excited about this new segment as I'd love to get to know more about our viewers and just let you know a little bit more about myself. But for now, I'd like to welcome you to our very first In the Loop. To kick things off, we're going to share some stories of our favorite recent interviews. At AMBY, we have the pleasure of speaking with the world's hottest bands and some of our personal favorites. Here are a few of my recent favorites and most memorable interviews, which I hosted, that were with Born Ruffians, The English Beat, and Bring Me the Horizon. This interview was absolutely hilarious. In our Born Ruffians video, we discussed their new record, Rough, their adorable dog, and Luke even serenades Mitch to Adele's Hello. I'm not even joking. Take a look. Is there anything you want to say to your fans who will be viewing our interview?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
That's the sound of a snare drum. That was stuck in my head for so long. I can't. Don't do it anymore.
Get it back in there.
Don't do it.
He's enjoying this so much. Both of you.
I got it.
Goodbye.
Another interview I loved hosting was with the English Beat's Dave Wakeling. A massive part of my childhood was hearing new wave and 80s artists around my house. I remember singing to the beat when I was 5 years old, from Tears of a Clown to Mirror in the Bathroom. So, you can only imagine how excited I was to sit down with the legend to discuss hard work, performing on the iconic Top of the Pops, and even some cool stories about touring with The Clash. Just for my final question of our interview, I wanted to ask you, is there ever a time where you actually walk into a bathroom, see a mirror, and just don't get your song stuck in your head?
I just giggle. I just giggle and try not to look, because every time I look in the mirror, it's a much older person than it was the last time. Well, what happened there then? But there's a poem that goes with it. It's as sad as it's sick. It's as sick as it's sad when you look in the mirror and see your dad. It's as sad as it's as sick as it's sad. It's as sad as it's sick. Now everything's hard except your will to live.
The final interview we're going to discuss today is AMBY's chat with Bring Me the Horizon. 2015 was a truly crazy year for this band, so it was a real pleasure being able to be a part of it. During their latest trip to Toronto, AMBY sat down with Ollie, Lee, and Matt for an exclusive interview. The best kind of interviews are when you can talk about your favorite passions. For me, that's music and wrestling. So dive into our exclusive interview with Bring Me the Horizon, where we discuss WWE and NXT, dreams coming true, their new record, and Ollie even goes into detail about a really, really crazy fan.
There's a time when we went to South America and we played Brazil, and that whole tour was just mental. The people were just insane. It were we felt like we were One Direction or something, because we'd go outside the venue and literally people would be just like something out of The Walking Dead, people just screaming. I got my t-shirt ripped off my back, and we'd have to run into these little vans and get in the vans, and the people would just chase down the street. And anyway, after this show once, we got in and it was crazy, and people running after the van and stuff, and we're like, well, that was mad. And then just out of nowhere, this kid in the van popped out from behind a chair and just started crying her eyes out. She wanted a photo, but she didn't have a camera, and she wanted an autograph, but she didn't have a pen or paper. Neither did Alicia. She was just
shaking,
crying, just going, please. And we're we want to help you, but we can't. And we had to just take her out of the van. I told manager to take her out of the van. It was that was kind of scary.
You can take a look at the rest of our videos over on our YouTube channel. Outside of our awesome interviews, we're also running a stellar giveaway with the kind folks over at Paper Bag Records, where you could win all of their 2015 releases on vinyl. Yes, I just said all of them, including everyone from Young Galaxy to Teen Days and even Born Ruffians. Coming up, we're also hosting a plethora of contests, including tickets to see your favorite bands and the new Guitar Hero Live. I've played this game hours on end, and it's truly fabulous. Guitar Hero Live really differs from prior released games. In live mode, you perform in front of a live audience, and you better be good, because otherwise, they will actually boo you, and you get nasty, nasty glares from your bandmates. My favorite feature of the live mode, however, is when you're shredding a song note for note, and all of your bandmates are so proud, and the crowd absolutely loves you. You can also play in TV mode, where it's just like turning on your television, choosing a channel, and whether it's a half-hour show or segment or hour show or segment, you can actually play from indie hits to pop A to Z, and you just go with the flow. Whatever comes up on the screen, you get to play along with, and it's a really fun game to play when you're facing other people around the globe. The whole game's a ridiculous amount of fun, and for me, it's a nice little taste of being on the other end of being a writer. You actually get to perform live, it feels real, and to me, it's a blast. I would just like to say thanks so much for watching our very first In the Loop. 2016 is already looking to be an insane year for AMBY, and I cannot wait to start sharing even more news with you all through this new segment. As silly as this sounds, I'm going to bring it down for a second. Having AMBY is really like being part of a big music-loving community or family. Even mushier, but yes, it really is to me. So just thank you so much for your support. It genuinely means the world to me. Now enough with the mushy stuff. Let's push that aside. It's time for my shameless self-promo. Remember, you can visit us at musicblogyeah.com, and music lovers can subscribe to us on YouTube right here for all exclusive interviews, features, and videos with your favorite bands. I'm never going to get sick of saying that. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time on In the Loop.